Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second battle between GoTW players. We have RiyT and Hedo going at it again. We're gonna switch factions. The first game was won by RiyT using Armenia. It was a very good game. A little bit of problems with the cap charges, but eventually he managed to win it with Armenia. So now we're gonna switch factions. And a little of a misplacement here from Hedo, but he's going to turn around immediately. So his army is 6 archers gold, 2 heavy spearmen gold, 6 cataphracts gold, and 2 horse archers, 3 upgrades. I'll talk about the army in a second. And now for Macedon we have 3 royal pikes, 1 upgrade on 2 of them, the other one with no upgrades, 6 archers gold, 2 cretans, no upgrades for neither one. Unit of peasants right there in the middle, 6 companions gold, and 2 Greek calf on the left. So if you remember from last battle, this is kind of what I was talking about. You definitely want to use Greek calf to counter the missiles. And you know, actually I'm gonna disagree with RiyT's army for this battle. Why? Because like I mentioned in the first battle, you need the light lancers to combine them with your companions to beat the cataphracts. You cannot use Greek cav as effectively as you could use companions. Now, the objective of bringing Greek cav is to take out the horse archers, of course. However, you will notice that he also brought 2 Cretan archers, so that's 2 extra archers that could help against these 2 units. So, you know, if you're bringing 2 extra archers that could win you the missile fight, then you don't need units, cav units, to specifically fight the skirmish. So I think it's kind of an overkill, because here you have 6 archers, 2 Cretans, and 2 Greek cav to counter Armenia's missiles and skirmish. And you don't need that many. You could actually only use 8 and leave this 2 to help in the cat fight, which is far more important. So I'm going to disagree a little bit. If you didn't bring this Cretan archers, then yeah, that would probably be a better idea to just use them in another pike unit, and this Greek cat would be fine to counter this. Plus you got a peasant to counter this, so that's 11 units just to counter Armenia's skirmish. So I think that's a bit extreme. I wouldn't have done that. It could work, of course. I mean, it's not like it's a bad build. I'm just thinking of ways of improving it. So it could definitely work. And now for Armenia, this is also what I was saying earlier. I'd rather have this than 4 unupgraded heavy spearmen. I mean, it paid off in the last battle. It certainly did. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable with upgraded units that I know I can rely on, and they can put up a good fight and give me enough time to do my other maneuvering and stuff around, than units that I know I have to keep a very extremely close eye on, because I know they're gonna rout almost immediately. So I like that one better. We still got 6 cataphracts. Like I said, not too much of an option for Armenia. You kind of you're forced to go with cataphracts. You don't have that much of a choice anyways. And sure, it's gonna come down to the cav fight, as it mostly does all the time, but also this matchup offers the variable of fighting infantry versus infantry with support of the archers, whose upper hand will be that for him who won the skirmish phase. And like it seems, Macedon should win the skirmish phase, because bringing all these units specifically meant to deal with horse archers and archers should definitely give you the upper hand. Like, Armenia is just outgunned here in the skirmish department. So I'm not gonna say he should ignore it, but he's gonna definitely have to look for something else, because it's not gonna be like the last battle where RiyT was able to pretty much set his horse archers free and just shoot anything he wanted, and eventually ended up fighting them in melee and killing like half of them. He's not gonna be able to do that here, because there's just too many missiles, and light cav that is way better at dealing with them than the light lancers were. So anyways, more redeployment here. I don't like the formation of the archers for Armenia. They are Actually, he's spraying them right now because they were kind of in a box. Not even a box. It was like a rectangle, but it was deeper than it was longer. So you don't want that for your archers. Right now, this is a much better deployment. 3 ranks deep, I believe. It's either 3 or 4 ranks deep. That's way more effective than the formation he had before. Of course, a drawback of this is that you cannot possibly protect such a long line with your infantry. So that will expose it to cavalry strikes, which I wouldn't think are a big concern here. Because, I mean, I don't see Macedon trying to take archers with the heavy cav, and certainly you don't want to do it with your Greek cav, because you're gonna need all the cav you can use to the cav fight. Ideally, some of you might be thinking that you don't always want to go cav with cav. Like, why not go cav with infantry against the cataphracts? Yes, that's possible, and that's of course actually ideal. It's better to use pikes plus cavalry against cataphracts than it is to use only cav and trying to just completely outpower them. But it's harder to catch them because cavalry is way faster than infantry, and you're gonna have to keep them very close, and you're gonna have to time it right. It's just harder. It is possible, but it is harder, and like I said, against a good player, it's gonna be very tough to actually manage to trap him like that. These pikes are not upgraded, which kind of makes me nervous, like I said, but they're royal pikes, they're elite units, so it's not that much of a concern as unupgraded royal, heavy spearmen for Armenia, because its units, god, they just rout so easily. Their morale is just shit, but royal pikes, they can hold a little bit longer even without upgrades, so not too worried. Now, if it came down to pikes fighting cataphracts, usually you would think pikes would win, and they usually beat cav for the most part, but with no upgrades against gold cataphracts, I think even the cataphracts got this one, even against pikes, just because they're not upgraded. And you know, gold cataphracts are about as tough of a unit as it comes in this game, so you don't want to do that. So I think both guys in their battles tried to kind of overextend a little bit their powers. And here we see Beach with his militia calf getting too close to the battle. So there he goes, just retreating. So anyway, we're gonna move up. This unit should be in Cantabrian Circle, definitely. They're just dying. There goes one, two of them. He could have spared those lives if he had been in Cantabrian Circle. They're tired already, so why not? I mean, it's not like they're gonna recover their stamina or anything, so might as well just minimize casualties. So here comes a push for Macedon. And Armenia should just retreat. I don't think he's in a good position to engage yet. He split his cataphracts in two, which I'm not sure it's a good idea. Because if Macedon manages to catch one of those two, he's gonna rape them. Like 6 companions versus 3 cataphracts, there's no way. So here comes the attack on the right. He has to watch his horse archers now. They're still in Cantabrian Circle. They're gonna get caught by this Greek cav, and Greek cav can kill him. So there it goes, and he almost gets impaled by those pikes. Macedon still advancing. He's gonna manage to catch one of those cataphracts. He gets out of there, and like I was saying, Greek cav completely raped the horse archers. So now it's it's just what I said at the beginning of the battle. Armenia's skirmish was completely outgunned for this battle. Too many units, and I think actually it was overkill. You didn't need so many units. Because you see, he took care of the horse archers with his cav, which means these 2 Cretan archers were not kind of needed at all, you know? He could have used those, getting another pike, or upgrading this to gold, no problem, and that would have been more deadly. So the units came back. I'm not sure if he should have chased those, but I mean, he didn't, so whatever. And Armenia is preparing to charge, so Macedon definitely moving to the right. He wants to support. He actually needs to support with his infantry. And interesting move, RiyT is shooting fire arrows at the cataphracts. with fire arrows at cataphracts, you're not exactly trying to kill them, but rather just hit their morale, so when they get into the cat fight, they start the fight with a little bit of a morale disadvantage, which is not a bad idea at all. You want every advantage you can get. And here Armenia might get a charge without the pike supporting, and that would be ideal for it. So let's see how they handle it. Let me turn the camera around. Here we go. So he's going to go for it. Here comes the pikes. These ones are just going to pin, and they're going to do a great job at pinning because they're goal against unupgraded pikes. They might not beat the pikes, but they'll definitely handle them and win Armenia time to kill the companions. RiyT manages to turn around decently, actually very well. He managed to get his cat behind his infantry, so he blocked any direct charge from Armenia. And now Armenia kind of losing its missile advantage because the Greek cav is just breaking havoc on his archer line. I'm not sure if he should bring them back to help in the cav fight. I mean, it's Greek cav. I guess they're better just there than trying to help in a battle where they will not be able to do much. And here it seems they're gonna get caught with the pikes, and there it is. Armenia just gets caught with the pikes, and here comes a counter charge straight at the general. This should be going for Armenia, for Macedon, if the charge had continued. So here he comes. He's going to turn around and charge back. The pikes are still helping, but they're not actually fighting. He should redeploy the pikes. And there he goes. That was a great side charge from Macedon. Let's see who takes this fight. The fire arrow is still going for Macedon against Armenia, so that could bring some more help to the cap fight. And there goes the first cataphract. There goes the first heavy spearman. And I think Macedon's going to have this one. There goes the Royal Pike comes in support. He should bring out the Cerizes right now. The fire arrow is still going at Armenia. There goes another cataphract unit, the third one, and it seems Macedon's going to take that one. Yep, there it goes. All the cataphracts just kill the general routing, and this infantry unit is not going to be able to do anything. So there it goes. RiyT manages to win it again, this time as Macedon. Very, very interesting game. So really not much left for Armenia, just a heavy spearman, bunch of archers, horse archers, really nothing you can do at this point anymore. Still plenty of companions, a couple pikes, and plenty of archers. So there it goes. Hedo just admits defeat, and that's 2-0 for RiyT. He managed to win both matchups. So good game for both of them. We don't have any more replays from them, so I really don't know how the other two went. If you want to know, go to the forum. The link is going to be here in the description of the video. You can go there and check all the stats, all the screenshots, and all the results. Good game to both of them. Click the link to go to the next matchup. We'll keep posting CCL battles. Have fun playing. Thanks for watching.